have a lot of leftover foods. I believe that every food on the table is a blessing, so we have to appreciate what we have on the table, right? Today we're going to be cooking chicken vegetable soup. It's going to be really delicious. And please stand by to the very end because I'll be showing you a secret recipe that I will be releasing today. Thank you for watching, and let's begin the show. Thank you. Here's all the recipe we're gonna need: ginger, tofu, get the extra firm, rotisserie chicken, onions, zucchini, bell pepper, eggs, green chili, finally the cornstarch. Before we begin, we cut up this green chili, cut the edge, cut it in half. Then we're gonna take out the seeds. It's optional, you could keep the seeds if you wanted to. If you want it to be spicy, that's fine, whatever you prefer. But today we're gonna take it out, for this show at least. I like a little spice in my soup. Clean it up a little bit, set it on the side, just like that. Then we're gonna cut this in little pieces, just like that. Try to make it as small as you can. I sharpened my knife before I did the show to make it look more presentable. Especially you're gonna be enjoying this food anyway, so might as well do it right. I love green chili. It adds flavor to the soup. Now we're gonna put this in the plate. Make sure you don't leave anything behind. We don't want to throw any leftovers. Next, we're gonna take this bell pepper. We're gonna take out the center top of this vegetable. Take out the middle because we're trying to get all the seeds out. Then you cut it in half, just like that. Then you take out the seeds as much as you could, so it doesn't mix in with the soup. Take your time with this thing. Every bell pepper has center line, and then you just cut it right there where it's at. And then I like to cut it alongside, just like that. See, to make it look like a noodle at least, but vegetable noodles. For all you people loves top ramen noodles, you're gonna love this because it's gonna taste exactly like it, but the healthier version, and has less calorie compared to regular soup. So if you ever wanna eat pho, I highly recommend you eat this instead. For all you guys that has goals to get in shape this 2021, right? There are many types of bell pepper, but when I do my soup, I like to use the color red because it makes it look more attractive. If you like bell pepper, let me know what color you like best. Just leave a comment below, so it gives me some ideas on my next channel. Before I start cooking, I like to cut all my necessary vegetables, so I don't have to be scrambling around. Try to cut it in half, just a little bit, but not too much. Whatever size you feel like, that's fine. There's no right or wrong in this way of cooking it. But to me, I just like to cut it just a little bit, not too much. Then I'm gonna put it in a plate. Save it for later when you start cooking. You're gonna impress your family when you start cooking this. It's good for cold weather, if you're sick, or you just want to have a nice hot meal. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take this leftover meat product. You could use any meat, but today we are using leftover rotisserie chicken from Costco. My goal here is to cut it cubit-like. However you want to do it, but I like to make it a little bit smaller so that way I can enjoy the meat. You could use shrimps, you could use a steak, anything you like. It's all gonna be all perfect. Next, we're gonna take this ginger. My goal here is to take out all the skins. Take your time, snipes really sharp. It's gonna put flavor to the soup. This is what you call the spaghetti slicer. You could buy this in Walmart, Big Lots, maybe Costco. But this is really, really handy. I'm going to show you why. And I'm going to demonstrate how it works. This is a zucchini. We're going to cut the edge. Take out the skin, you can. But I like to keep it. And then you have two choices. Whether you want it thick or thin. We're going to use thick. And then we're going to turn this. This is going to be our little noodles right here, see? Instead of using that floury stuff, we're going to be using vegetable noodles. So that's what you call the spaghetti. With this stuff, you could use carrots or you could use zucchini like we're using right now. Whatever you want to use also, you can just slice it up like this to make it look like a noodles. Isn't that awesome? I highly recommend this because this is really healthy, and instead of eating those like regular soup in a can or the one in a plastic, there's a lot of fiber in it. Not only that, it's delicious. When you get to the very end and you're running out of space, you don't have enough to turn it to, you could use the lid, see? Now that we cut all the vegetables, we're gonna start cooking, but we're gonna wait till the pot gets hot so we can get started. Now that it's hot, we're gonna put olive oil. We're gonna let it heat up, spread it out, just like that. Turn it. You could use fresh garlic, but today we're using minced garlic. However you want to put it, doesn't matter. But I'm putting this much, half a tablespoon. Now that our garlic is golden brown, we're gonna throw in the onions. Then we're gonna stir it really good. Now everything's sizzling. We're gonna throw in the ginger. This is gonna bring a lot of flavor in it. Throw it in there. Just gonna mix up all the flavors. Let it mix it up. Keep stirring really good. We're gonna spice everything up. We're gonna throw in the green chili. This is my favorite part of the cooking. Now that our chicken is cooked, we're gonna throw in the water. It's estimated like 2 cups of water, whatever you prefer, and we're gonna let it heat up until it's boiling. Traditionally, we use chicken broth, but today we're gonna use the Knorr powder to make it more look like a ramen noodle, but without the carb. Okay? This is the Knorr right here. Now that our pot is boiling, we're gonna put 1 3/4 teaspoon or as much as needed. Now that the soup are blended all together, we're gonna put in the bell pepper and the zucchini in there. So it's gonna start looking like a real soup now, the way I wanted it. While we're waiting, we're gonna crack eggs and we're gonna beat it and make it like a scrambled eggs. Today we're using chopstick. Now we're gonna throw in the cornstarch, thicken up the soup. Make sure it's all in there. Now that our soup are cooked, we're gonna throw in all the tofu. Just like that. Then we'll stir it. Make sure it's all leveled up. Make sure everything's all mixed up. But be careful, you don't want to crush the tofu. Always remember, use the extra firm. That's what you're gonna need. That's why I highly recommend the extra firm. The heat is on low. And are you ready for the final secret recipe? Cream of chicken. That is the final secret recipe we have. And I'll guarantee you're gonna love this recipe that I'm giving you. I'm gonna throw it in there right now. Just like that. I used 2 teaspoons of cream of chicken to get all that creamy taste. And I tell you, I used to eat in a restaurant a lot, but now that I cook this thing like this, I'd rather just eat it at home and just cook it myself. Last thing, we're gonna make some bread. We're gonna put a little butter in there, just like that. Let it spread out again. I wish you were here to smell this. Just add a little bit more butter. We're gonna cook it a little bit so we can have a little flavor in there, you know. Make it 2. You only live once, right? Thank you for watching my show. I know you like this chicken vegetable soup, and I'm ready to eat. But anyway, start cooking this. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, guaranteed. Thank you.